Welcome back to Sow, Grow and Cook. The weather is still pretty wet and chilly here in West Wales, and the animals are tracking in mud, and the house feels dirty and damp, and we're just waiting for spring to arrive. On a more positive note, my little seedlings, the cayenne peppers and the aubergines or eggplants, they're all starting to come up. It's taken a couple of weeks. Some are a little bit slower than others, but they're all generally germinating. And although it looks like some are germinating more than others, a lot has to do with the number of seeds that were in the packet. So we've got quite a lot of these aubergines, the early long purple, but only a few of some of the others. And this one isn't germinating at all yet, so I hope the seeds are still viable. And believe it or not, I have washed the little greenhouse down. Now, you may not be able to notice it, but it was pretty green last week, green with algae and dirt. And I gave it a good wash with a little bit of dish detergent and a tiny drop of bleach. And I gave it a really good scrub down. So actually, there's a lot of light coming into the greenhouse now. And we've got some of the onion sets, or not onion sets, but the module grown onion seeds, which are now germinating. And we've got celery that's come up really nicely in this little pot here. Okay, discussion time. What does it mean to be self-sufficient? I used to think it was living off the land, so growing all your own food and chopping down trees and burning your own logs, etc., to keep warm, and being your own little island where you didn't need anybody or anything, or supermarkets. Who needs those? Now we've lived here for 5 years, and wow, that has flown by, I can tell you. And I've learned a lot since then. Okay, so for me, I don't think you can be 100% self sufficient. However, I think as you work towards it, you learn a lot of skills which are, give you added value to your life. Learning how to sew your own clothes, learning how to grow your own vegetables, even if you don't produce everything that you need, learning how to keep chickens and goats and sheep, even though you still have to buy feed from the feed store and you can't grow your own to become truly self sufficient. Um, you're still gaining lots and lots of valuable skills which enrich your life and make you a better rounded person. It give you more confidence to kind of deal with situations and problem solve. And also this whole idea about being your own little island and totally self-sufficient, not needing anybody, is kind of rubbish in a way. You do need people, you need community. So you can barter time, you can barter skills, you can barter resources. So I don't know, you can make up your own currency that actually doesn't involve any cash at all. So maybe a dozen eggs would equal a bag of firewood, or a couple of loaves of bread equals, well, I don't know, a few fish caught in a local river, hopefully legally. Um, the sky's the limit. Actually, you just need to get to know your community and make friends. If it wasn't for a lovely local neighborhood farmer, we wouldn't be able to raise the sheep we've currently got. He's given us so much help and guidance over the last couple of years, and I wouldn't have been able to do what we're doing now without his help. To narrow it down a little bit, we grow quite a lot of our own vegetables. Um, and in a sense, we can become self sufficient in things like tomatoes and leeks and beans. Did I mention beans? Oh, and squash and certain things that we can put in the freezer and salad products, etc. But we aim to eat more seasonally as well. So we have fresh tomatoes during tomato growing season, and we preserve them, and we are self-sufficient in tomato sauce in the winter. And we just don't eat fresh tomatoes when they're out of season. So we're kind of adapting and changing as the seasons change. And that's another aspect of self sufficiency or alleged self sufficiency. Equally, although we have to buy feed for our livestock and can't produce it ourselves, so technically speaking, we're not really self sufficient in terms of raising our own eggs or milk or meat. We have gained valuable skills on how to raise livestock, just basically how to raise them and keep them on a small holding in a good ethical way. So those are really valuable skills that we wouldn't have if we didn't attempt this lifestyle. So technically speaking, is that self-sufficiency? I think in a way it is, because we're taking responsibility for learning those skills and not relying on others to kind of do them for us. So in that sense, yes. But it's also a lot of continuous learning. Um, and so we're always adjusting, we're always finding new methods. It keeps us busy, it keeps our minds active, and things like that are just extremely valuable, and you can't put a price on it. The whole idea of self sufficiency is very, very loaded, and it's not a clear black and white answer. We are less reliant on supermarkets, we are less reliant on a lot of things, but we will never be 100% free of those places, because we still drink coffee, we still make our own bread and don't grow our own wheat. Um, we still need oil, we need fuel like petrol or diesel for our old fashioned vehicles, because we haven't got electric vehicles, we can't afford those yet. So there's a lot of things that we still rely on that mean we are not 100% self-sufficient in all aspects of our life. So have a think about that and tell me in the comment section below, what does self-sufficiency mean to you, and how far do you want to take that idea? I'd be really interested to know how it works for you, if you've ever attempted it, or if it just seems unachievable. Let me know in the comments section below. And once again, thank you very much for watching Sew, Grow and Cook, and hope to see you again next time. Bye for now.